to watch their athletes go up. We move from the men's foil final to the women's sabre final. And as you can see, Spiesz of Hungary came through the top of the order. Wobbled on the line a little bit against Takahashi, but made it through. Jeon through the bottom of the order, beating Sit in the end relatively comfortably.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fencers and referees of the final for the women's sabre competition.
Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, bitte halten Sie die Fechterinnen und Kampfrichter des Finales für den Damen-Säbel-Einzelwettkampf willkommen.
Representing Hungary.
Für Ungarn, Anna Spiesz.
Spiesz, studying at Semmelweis University, was the 2023 Junior World Championship bronze medalist.
Republik Korea, Hayoung.
From Hanyang Cyber University, Jeon Hayoung, the world #2 at senior level, came 6th at Paris 2024, the Olympic Games. Marco Costanzo will take control of the match with Tom Muller on video. Jeon here, red, hot favourite. Scorching hot favourite at the beginning of the day. Comes with a huge amount of pressure. She lost out to her teammate, Choi, who made the quarterfinals of this competition at the Paris Olympic Games last year to finish 6th. But this season at senior level, she's taken the Grand Prix victories in Orléans and Seoul and World Cup victories in Oran. Anna Spiesz, though, is absolutely fired up. We saw her in the semi-finals. She just had a couple of wobbles in that match, but she produced a brilliant final hit to get over the line. She's a class act. This could be another magical contest. Everyone's in the house to see this one. Jeon breaking out early.
Onga. Fred. Ale.
Good distance from the Hungarian. Comes straight back at her opponent. And as you can see, there's a big contingent of the teams here for both of these fencers.
Onga. Fred. Ale. Attack de gauche.
They both step in. They both have a little look, and Jeon's the quicker to react. Finger going up from Spiesz to acknowledge that the hit was on her. And another one. Now, the problem here for Spiesz is that Jeon can get on a roll, and we saw that Spiesz had a little wobble on the line. She was a bit indecisive in the semi-finals on a couple of occasions. She has the right of way now. Gets back to within 1.
Onga. Fred. Ale.
Oh, nicely done by Jeon. The stuttering footwork, giving her time and space to look to where to finish. She faked the body and hit to head.
Onga. Fred. Ale. Attack de gauche. Touche. Point. Onga. Fred. Ale. Attack.
Oh, very nice. This is a nice little run.
Onga. Fred. Ale. Sulla preparazione. Attack de gauche. Touche. Point.
This is a run that has
Fred. Ale.
gold written all over it.
minute.
Well, what a run in the first half here of the match. We go to the break and Jeon has been in complete and utter control. It's a defensive approach by Spiesz, and it's one that isn't working. You fancy that her coach is going to be saying to her, you have got to get off the line and you've got to move forwards. You can see the Hungarian coach. We need to see those hands moving. Just trying to translate this. It looks like what she's saying is, if you're going to step in, you have to go forwards. You have to finish the job off. If you're going to give ground, you've got to give a lot more ground to give yourself time and space to find your parries. And what she's doing, she's basically doing one step forwards and then just a couple of steps back. She needs to do more, and she's going to try and lure out the attack from Jeon. And at the moment, it looks a little bit like Jeon is putting on a masterclass, but Spiesz just needs to change her tactics to make it more difficult for Jeon. Korea looking for their second gold here tonight and are odds-on favourites to get it.
Attack de droite. Touche. Point.
Straight away, the change of tactics.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Sur la préparation. Attaque de gauche. Touche. Point.
So this time, waiting, hesitating, and that's what the coach was talking about. Not doing enough off the line, and Jeon saw it coming.
Prêt. Allez.
Again hesitating, but does pick up the parry. Now the Hungarian on the attack, and she'll get that one. She needs to stay this lively on her feet, Anna Spiesz.
Onga. Prêt. Allez.
Oh, that's unlucky. She got the parry there, Spiesz, but Jeon just was so solid with her attack that it went through on the remise.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Sur la préparation, attaque de droite.
So arm back from Jeon this time. You've got to look out for all these tiny little details. And Spiesz saw it and went after it.
Prêt. Allez.
She needs to get on a run of her own here. Again, stopping on the line when it was her attack. She stepped in, she looked, she saw it was hers, and then she just didn't instigate.
Allez.
And now Jeon says, enough's enough, I'm coming after you. You've been too hesitant on the line. I see this as my golden opportunity to finish the job off.
Onga.
It was always going to be a tough ask.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Touche. Point.
Park Sang-yong took the men's gold medal in the sabre competition a couple of days back.
Onga.
Looks like teammate Jeon Hayoung is going to do the same here. Parry riposte from Spiesz. There's life in her yet.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Touche. Point. Merci.
She knows the mistakes she's making. Perhaps the occasion has got to her. Run away for Jeon. As Jeon comes forward with her arm back a little bit more casual on that attack, and Spiesz gets another gift-wrapped hit.
Onga. Prêt. Allez.
Now she's got to be clever on its attack from the left. And she walked into the final hit space, and Jeon Hayoung has taken gold here. It was a relatively comfortable fight for her. In the end, it was much harder in the semi-finals, you have to say. You have to think that perhaps Spiesz had either run out of gas or just felt the pressure and the tension of the occasion. But jumping for joy, a Korean hop of sorts, as Jeon Hayoung follows Park Sang-young onto the gold medal step of the podium. And here's the final action as the Hungarian just stepped into an attack from Jeon. There's no chance of her breaking time here. And easy does it in the end for Jeon Hayoung to take the women's gold here at Rhein-Ruhr 2025. Fairly accomplished in the end, a great run in the first period. She chased after it, Jeon, leading 8-2 at the break. 7-5 to get over the line in the second period. May have seemed a bit of a masterclass, but to be fair, Spiesz made that a little easy for Jeon. We take a look back at the women's sabre gold medal match. Spiesz, early doors, was matching Jeon, but it didn't take long for the Korean to put on the afterburners. 3-2, and then Jeon opened the taps. Preparing her attacks nicely, she had complete control of Spiesz at the break, leading 8-2. Spiesz came out on the attack in the second period, and we thought, well, maybe she's going to get back into this. But she kept stuttering on the line and making it easy for Jeon to work out what to do. And Jeon, mainly on the attack, was able to convert an 8-2 lead into a comfortable 15-7 win, and the title here at the World University Games of Rhein-Ruhr 2025.